format, I used a little bit about it from Dr. Javeri, but now I have more insight on it. Thank you very much for that. Just a little bit brief explanation of holistic science, what it really means to us is holistic science. Normally you think it's wholesomeness or this or that, but what here we are trying to do is do this, like Dr. Singh said, the scientists, we are all scientists, and Dr. Shailashananji and Deepakanji have learned the science of the Vitragas or the enlightened ones, and that's what they will be talking to us more as we go along. And we talked the subject, holistic science and art of living. Now, one may ask or think, I'm successful, I have done this, I have done that, I have been religious, I have been giving charity, I did a lot of volunteer work, and then one said, well, Rajni, you're doing a good job. But, is that what it is all about, art of living? How many times, if you really reflect, how many times you've been happy in your life, how many times you've been unhappy, how many times you've been tense, how many times you've been argumentative, stressful, what about our relations with our spouses, our children, our friends, our neighbors, etc. So, and most important, my anger. How is my anger? How is my pride? How is my attention? How is my grief? Greed. And so this is all art of living. Believe it or not, I'm successful, I met myself, but this is all part of art of living. So how am I doing in this one? So that is one of the things that we'll be talking about. And we know, we've been told, don't do this, don't lie, don't think bad about that, don't say bad about that, good, always say good, but we are very smart people. How many times we violate the golden rules of don't do this? Right? So that's what we want to talk about in the art of living, and as we go along, hopefully we will expound on that with some example. And you spend some time today, being a Sunday, to come here. So hopefully you have some expectations, we'll try to fulfill them. But, like Dr. Singh said, if there are some questions, even beyond this seminar, everyday living, you'll be able to, Dr. Mehta and Deepakanji should be able to, you can ask them. We have a very enjoyable day today. In the afternoon, we have 2 sessions which are really interactive with the audience. So that time, you can also bring some more questions that can be taken care of. Now, in your kit, there's a questionnaire. So, it would be nice if you take a moment to just reflect and score ourselves. It says holistic science in the science, okay? And if you can just take a moment, and just go through and score yourself. Now this is your personal score. You don't have to divulge it to anybody, not your spouses, but just for yourself. So, to gauge yourself. And then as we go along today, we'll see if there is some things you can improve your score, okay? So we'll very fast go over that. Are you aware of the inner self and functioning? Yes or no, somewhat. Do you clearly know the purpose of your life? Then there's a score. My happiness, fulfillment score. My score of happiness, happiness, meaningful life. My score as a husband, my score as a wife, my score as a children, my score as a human being. It is out of hundreds, it's a percentile of what you think it is. Clashes. Do I have inner clashes? How often? Do I have outer clashes? How do I adjust in different circumstances? Others, family members, my own self. Are you aware of the belief being harbored and effects on them? Would you like to change certain beliefs for better? Are you always conscious about your own opinion? Is your behavior affected by others' opinion? Does your vision remain positive under challenging and adverse conditions? do you ever think what is in your reality? What is really under our control? Are we really independent? And I think we can challenge that question to Dr. Mehta and Deepakan and give them a chance. And finally, do we contemplate who am I? Like Dr. Singh dwell on who am I? Okay, so that was a little bit insight on what we're going to do today. And one logistic, please have your cell phones on mute or silence, or you can shut it off, because we're going to do some navigation on how to live it. We don't want to be disturbed in our navigations. With that, we will start our first session, and I will invite Dr. Sailesh Anandji to give us a brief view of what is holistic science. Now, Dr. Singh already introduced him, so I will not spend time introducing him. So, Dr. Ben